Hey there, welcome back to another video. Just like last time, my name is Nick. Got my notes right here like always. And with the MLS season kicking off on Saturday, I figured what better time than right now than to take a look at 5 acquisitions from this offseason that I think we should keep an eye on as the season goes on. So let's get into it. Starting out with number one, I have Timo Werner, who is joining the San Jose Earthquakes. He is a forward and he is a 29-year-old German international. Werner is joining San Jose from RB Leipzig, but he only made the game day roster twice this past season of the 25-26 season for RB Leipzig, and he only had one appearance for 1 minute of playing time. So to go back to his last actual playing time, you have to go to the 24-25 season when he was on loan to the Tottenham Hotspurs. He made 31 appearances and had 2 goals that season, but overall he has 115 goals in his club career. I think this is just going to be interesting to see how San Jose utilizes him as the season gets going. Are they going to have him coming off the bench as he's getting used to playing in North America, or are they going to put him right in the starting 11? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going right to the starting 11, but you never know with players like coming from overseas. Number two, this one actually surprised me a bit. I have João Klaus going to the LA Galaxy. He is a forward. He is 29 years old and he is a Brazilian international. Klaus will be joining the LA Galaxy this season after being traded by St. Louis City SC for $2.375 million. In his 3 seasons with St. Louis, he had 79 appearances and 25 goals. Klaus was the first designated player signed by St. Louis City, and he also scored the club's first hat trick. In his time with St. Louis, he did deal with some injury issues. In 2023, he had a quad strain that kept him out for 4 months of that season. And then in 2024, he was dealing with a knee injury where he missed June to August and then parts of September while he was still working out that knee injury. I'm guessing that Klaus is probably going to be coming off the bench for the Galaxy. They do have Gabriel Peck and Ricky Pooch should be coming back. I believe he had an ACL tear or Achilles tear. I don't remember which one off the top of my head. So adding him, I think he's going to be a nice accent piece to Peck and Pooch, just getting in there, helping them out. I don't think he's going to be a main contributor. He could be. He's also joining a Galaxy team that last season vastly underperformed. They went from winning MLS Cup in 2024 to finishing 26th overall in the standings. I think most of that was the Ricky Pooch injury. They felt that effect, but who knows? I think ultimately they will do better than they did in 2025. It's just going to be how much of a contributor will Ricky Pooch, João Klaus be to the LA Galaxy this season. Number three, one of my favorite players in MLS right now, Walker Zimmerman, joining Toronto FC. He is a center back and he is a 32-year-old U.S. international player. He is also a 2-time Defender of the Year award winner, winning the award in 2020 and 2021. He spent the last 6 seasons in Nashville SC. Not the reason I'm wearing Nashville. I just figured I'm talking about them twice, so I'm going to wear Nashville. He had 147 appearances for Nashville and 13 goals. Zimmerman is a guy that I would have loved to seen wearing Rave Green this season, but I'm not sure who from that defensive core you would move on from to bring Walker Zimmerman in. I think honestly he would have been a great fit with any of the 29 teams in the league, all 30 of them honestly, but I think Toronto's doing something smart here because what I had noticed going through Toronto's roster is that their D group, their defender group, the next the next oldest player to Walker Zimmerman is only 25. They have a bunch of young defenders, so I'm assuming that they're bringing him in as kind of a mentor to these younger guys to kind of show them, hey, this is what you got to do. This is how you got to get things going. Because Toronto finished in the bottom portion of the league last year, also, just like the Galaxy did. So I don't know that this signing of Walker Zimmerman is going to be enough to get them back to the playoffs. But I really like this bringing him in on a D group that is very young. I think that's going to help them out in the long run. Number 4, the real reason I'm wearing Nashville SC stuff. Christian Espinoza is joining Nashville SC. He is a forward. He is 30 years old and he is an Argentinian international. Christian Espinoza signs with Nashville as a DP, leaving the San Jose Earthquakes. In his time there, he had 160 appearances and 29 goals. That is including the 2019 season where he was on loan to San Jose. Espinoza will be joining Sam Surridge and Hanley Mukhtar as the 2 other designated players for Nashville this season. I think he's really going to help solidify that attack for Nashville, joining Surridge and Mukhtar. Mukhtar is the Nashville SC franchise leader in goals. Or he's one shy, I believe. I think he's at 209. I think ultimately Nashville's goal is to get past the first round of the playoffs. I think Christian Espinoza should be able to help them get there, barring any injuries to anybody on their roster. And number 5, I don't think this is going to be a shock to anybody because I thought this was pretty big news when this broke. Dane St. Clair is joining Inter Miami, the reigning MLS Cup champions. He is a goalkeeper. He is 28 years old, and he is a Canadian international. I am so happy that Dane St. Clair is no longer in the West because he always seemed to be a headache for the Seattle Sounders. I'm happy he's in the East now, and they only face him once, maybe twice a season. In his time with Minnesota United, he had 135 appearances and 37 clean sheets. Last year in the 2025 season, he had a career high 10 clean sheets through the season. As much as I hate to see him play against Seattle, I actually like watching Dane St. Clair play. I think he's one of the best young goalkeepers in MLS right now. And if he decides that MLS is what he wants his career to be, I think by the time he retires, he is going to be in that conversation for best goalkeeper ever from MLS. I think this move to Miami is going to be beneficial to him. I'm assuming Miami's bringing him in to be the starter. I don't imagine he's going to be passed over for one of the other 2 goalkeepers on their excuse me, on their roster. But yeah, I think this is going to help him out. Honestly, who's going to bet against Messi and Suarez going back to back for MLS Cups? I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for them to win back to back. And that would mean Dane St. Clair would get his first MLS Cup. So there you go, my 5 picks for the players to keep an eye on as the MLS season gets started. Let me know what you guys think. Did I miss anybody that you're excited about as a new acquisition to the MLS? Who are you looking forward to seeing the most? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you made it this far, you might as well hit that subscribe button. You know, if you hit that subscribe button, you're going to help me start funding my hat addiction, which means you'll get to see your favorite team's hat on my head when I do a video on them next time. But until then, bye-bye.